welcome to the video. Today we have a very big question. How do we prevent a binge? Oh man, today we are tapping into the Kelly vault. And what I mean by that is obviously binge eating is one of my hugest struggles, and I am here to try to tell you and teach you ways to prevent a binge from happening. And the cool thing about this is that you guys can be on the journey with me. I don't portray myself to be a perfect human who knows how to avoid all these struggles and drawbacks and periods of binging or periods of being unhappy with my body. I'm here right with you on those moments, and that's something that I love to relate to you guys on, and I love hearing your stories, and the way you share it with me makes me feel a lot less alone. Obviously, I've done a lot in terms of researching, reading, books on binge eating and exploring what causes disordered eating and what spirals us into binging. I'm also a huge proponent of talk therapy. I think it's the best thing ever, especially if you struggle with these things and can't really deal with it on your own. It's a way to be able to talk to someone and have them help you through it. These are the things that I've learned on how to prevent a binge from happening, or how to deal with it during the time it's happening, or what to do after you maybe have already done it. So let's get right into it. When you are feeling the urge to binge, I want you to truly try your hardest to take a step back and think. I want you to evaluate what's going on. Ask yourself, am I hungry? What is the answer? What's the true answer? And that's the hardest part, is for us to be honest with ourselves. When we want to binge, we'll just kind of tell ourselves, yes, of course I'm hungry, even if we're not, because we really just want to have the food. If that's the case and you can't answer truthfully to yourself and you really just need the binge, I'm never gonna say that binging is great, but there's no point in punishing or shaming yourself if that is the course you take. If you aren't able to truthfully tell yourself you're not hungry, then you might end up binging. But if you are able to say no, that is probably the hugest big step, is to just take a moment to yourself when you're about to binge. I think that's the hugest win, because when you're about to binge, you're automatic, like you're like, I'm gonna go and eat everything in the kitchen and I'm not gonna think about it, I don't wanna feel anything, because you numb out when you're binging. You just numb, feel nothing. All you need is the food. That's your one track mind. So if you answer the question, am I hungry or not, whatever that answer is, try to then ask yourself another question. What am I feeling? Oh God. Worst question ever, because when I ask myself that, I'm like, Kelly, I really don't want to deal with that. I just want to eat. Let me just drown my feelings in ice cream and cookies and a PB&J and then a bowl of, it goes on and on and on, right? I mean, the amount of food that you can have in a binge just blows your mind. It's just, The feelings are mostly always gonna be something that emits sadness or anger or anything not comforting. And that's why you need the food to comfort you. So if you really realize you're not hungry, go do something else. Please try to leave the kitchen, leave any area where there is food. Whatever this finding something else to do or somewhere else to go, make sure it's exciting, it's fun, or it's just fulfilling for you inside. And it could get your mind off of needing to binge or that desire to binge, because you're not really hungry, right? Something that is very fulfilling, and the things that I usually choose to do is I pick up my journal, I start writing out my feelings, or I will set a timer for myself. This has been the most helpful. I set a timer for 60 seconds and I force myself to turn off all, music or TV, put my phone down with the timer on, and I'll just sit there, and it's amazing. It forces you to actually feel what's going on, because we have so many distractions available to us with social media, internet, fast-paced, everything. There's always something to help you avoid your feelings or what's going on in the real world. So that 60 seconds just helps you know and be aware of the fact that you just wanted to binge. You're not really hungry, and you realize that you wanted to binge because there's other crap going on in your life that you don't want to deal with. And it doesn't necessarily mean you have to deal with it, which is obviously the goal, is to deal with the real life problems or struggles that you're really having. But the goal is to just not use the binging to cover it up. Doesn't mean right at that moment you have to confront all those struggles, but just to confront the awareness, to be aware. That is amazing. Something also really good that I've realized I needed things that were going to empower me, like finishing a project. Like, honestly, putting up these YouTube videos is super empowering for me, because I would would rather just be lazy and not do it. But that's not actually what I really want. That's just what I tell myself, because you know, I have to put makeup on, put this camera on, plug a microphone in, and then upload it, and then edit it, and then post it, and hope people see it. You know, it's so much easier to just be underground and not really do anything, but it's not empowering and it's not fulfilling. So thank you guys for watching, because you helped me not binge. Seriously. Basically, when you have an urge to binge, I want you to make sure you tell yourself it's not about the food. Please stop focusing on the food and the items that you want to eat. Realize it's not that. That is not also the biggest problem. Food is not your enemy. Food is not taking your life away from you. It's your avoidance of yourself and avoidance of real life things. That is what's making binging and food a struggle for you. Now, in the case that you do binge, because it does happen to me, it does happen to some of you, it happens to so many people. I'm pretty sure everyone has had some sort of episode that kind of mimicked binging or just was a full-on binge. And if you do binge, please try to tell yourself that you do not have to purge. You do not have to get rid of the food that you've eaten. One, because I really think that purging and the cycle of purging allows you to keep doing it, because purging is an attempt to not gain weight. And if you found a secret escape of not gaining weight, you're gonna continue binge eating, and it will really be so much harder to get out of that cycle. And if you do have a binge and you're really regretting it, stop regretting it. Stop shaming yourself. Stop saying, oh, I really wish I didn't do that. Oh, I hate myself. Oh, Kelly, why couldn't you just find the strength to find a fun, exciting project to do, or a fulfilling activity outside of the kitchen? Those questions and those accusations get you nowhere. The one thing you need in that moment is just to go, I'm so sorry that you were struggling so much and there was no way to get out of it, and I'm here for you. That's you talking to yourself. You need to say those things. So I would tell myself, hey, I know it doesn't feel good. I know you're scared of gaining weight. I know you're scared of getting fat. I know it was really hard when you witnessed yourself lose control over food and stuff your face. I know you want to beat yourself up. I know you want to be angry because you feel like that is what will prevent the next binge, but it won't. It won't do anything. By me recognizing that I want to hurt myself and, you know, make myself feel guilty, that is great, because then, like, awareness is everything. I don't know, I keep emphasizing that, but it's so true. Just being aware of that's how you really want to treat yourself. But you know what would be better is just being like, hey, I know you're struggling, but you're fine. And you obviously needed the binge. You needed that emotional food comfort. You needed to stuff things down because life was too overwhelming at that moment. This is not a pass. It's not permission to binge again. It's just a way to treat yourself with love and compassion at the moment you need it most. That's the key to everything. So don't purge. Don't do any more damaging behaviors. No more negative self-talk. None of that stuff. It will get you nowhere. And by giving yourself love and compassion and that comfort, you won't need it as much from food the next time. And maybe you'll binge again. Then you'll still know how to treat yourself better each and every time. And the desire to binge will probably get less and less and less over time. Mind you, this is a lifelong journey, and we are all here together, and I'm here for you. We all struggle, but we all learn how to treat ourselves better, and that's the goal. Please let yourself try to just teach yourself. Please just try to teach yourself to treat yourself better. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, I appreciate every single comment and like the videos always get. You guys are my motivation. You guys also, by making these helpful videos, I also get to inspire myself and reevaluate what I'm doing, and also reinforce all the self-love and positive self-treatment that I always preach to you guys. So thank you. Love you guys so much. Please comment, like. I probably already said that, but I will see you in the next video. Bye.
I'ma change your life, I'ma change it. Yeah. I'ma change your life. I'ma change your life, I'ma change it. I'ma change your life.